New tonight, a power line safety bill is making its way through the legislative process. It was filed in the wake of the tragedy at Lake of the Pines. My colleague Casey Koviak right now joins us live in our studio. She has more on the growing support in Austin. Casey.
Neil, that's right. State Representative Jay Dean of Longview is the most recent lawmaker to throw his weight behind House Bill 4150. He signed on as a co-author alongside State Representative Chris Patty of Marshall. They sat down together in Austin alongside an East Texas mother who lost her son to discuss why power line safety needs to be a priority this legislative session. It's an exclusive story you'll only see here on KETK. On an average day, Texans pass under dozens of power lines, trusting that they're maintained and high enough to protect them from harm.
It's unfortunate that sometimes tragedy or good legislation, good laws are born out of tragedy.
A tragedy that unfolded on Lake of the Pines a year and a half ago. 3 Boy Scouts from Hallsville, Will Brannon, Heath Fauché, and Thomas Larry were electrocuted when the mast of their catamaran came in contact with a power line sagging over the lake.
Part of the legacy of the boys is for us to make sure this never happens again.
The Brannons, along with the Fauché and Larry families, have been working closely with lawmakers to protect other families across the state.
As parents ourselves, it's unimaginable that I would have to deal with what these families have had to deal with. And
both lawmakers say the bill is clearly laid out, requiring utilities to inspect their power lines the right way.
It's not meant to be an inspection as I rode by the power line going 50 miles an hour in my truck.
And report those inspection results as well as injuries or fatalities caused by the power lines to the state.
Some of this should already have taken place. Some of it is taking place by some and not others.
Stronger oversight and regulations, they believe, makes this tragedy preventable.
We sure want to make sure it doesn't happen again and people held accountable.
Mr. Patty says he's encouraged by the support he's already seen for the bill.
This is not unique to East Texas. This is tragedy that could happen at any part of the state at any time.
Brannon says together they are determined to make a change.
I'm just one of 3 large families that have been brought together by tragedy.
And thankful to have their lawmakers leading the charge in Austin.
We won't be satisfied until we can stand together at the end of this process and have a bill that's signed by the governor into law.
The bill will go before the House State Affairs Committee on Monday. An identical bill was filed by State Senator Brian Hughes of Mineola. It has been assigned to the Texas Senate Business and Commerce Committee. Now, the committee's vice chair is State Senator Robert Nichols of Jacksonville. For more information on how you can show your support, visit our website, easttexasmatters.com. Neil, back to you.